The science behind honey's eternal shelf life. We uncover the secret of why honey discovered in ancient Egyptian tombs has not spoiled for thousands of years through scientific analysis. And explore the amazing world of honey, from its chemical composition to the role of bees and its medicinal properties. First, we need to take a chemical approach for scientific analysis related to honey. Honey's main ingredient is sugar, and sugar is hygroscopic, meaning it absorbs water. In other words, it contains very little moisture in its natural state. This low moisture content creates an environment in which few bacteria or microorganisms can survive. Moreover, because honey is naturally highly acidic, with a pH of 3 to 4.5, it acts as an obstacle to the growth of unwanted organisms and makes it difficult for spoilage to occur. Other hygroscopic foods, such as molasses, exist, but they lack honey's unique low moisture and acidity combination and eventually spoil. Now let's look at the role of bees. Bees play an important role in preserving honey. In nature, bees collect honey with a water content of 60 to 80%. During the process of making honey, bees flap their wings to dry the honey. As a result, most of the moisture in honey, which has a high water content, is removed through the bees' efforts. Additionally, bees have a special enzyme in their stomachs called glucose oxidase. When they regurgitate nectar into the hive to make honey, these enzymes mix with the nectar and break it down into two byproducts, gluconic acid and hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide acts as a natural antibacterial agent and prevents the growth of harmful microorganisms. Afterwards, the bees seal each cell with beeswax to prevent moisture from penetrating. Honey's remarkable properties have made it a staple in traditional medicine for centuries. Its thick consistency and resistance to microbial growth make it an ideal natural barrier against infections for wounds. The use of honey in medicine dates back to ancient civilizations, including Sumerians and Egyptians. They used honey for various medicinal purposes, from treating skin diseases to eye conditions. Interestingly, honey not only resists the introduction of moisture but also releases a minute amount of hydrogen peroxide when in contact with a wound. This tiny amount of hydrogen peroxide actually promotes the healing process. In recent years, medical companies have capitalized on these properties, creating honey-based bandages for use in hospitals worldwide. As explained earlier, the final factor that contributes to the long shelf life of honey is sealing. When you purchase honey from the supermarket, the honey is heated and strained to remove particles. This way, there is nothing in the liquid that could cause the molecules to crystallize, so their shape is preserved indefinitely. However, if you purchase honey from a small retailer, certain particles such as pollen and enzymes may remain in it. In this case, the honey may crystallize over time. But just because it crystallizes doesn't mean it's damaged. As long as it is properly sealed, honey is safe for long-term consumption. In conclusion, honey's eternal shelf life is a result of its unique chemical composition, bee involvement, and medicinal properties. It is an amazing food source that dates back to ancient civilizations and has stood the test of time. So if you want to store your honey for hundreds of years, follow the bee's example and keep it sealed. This is a simple yet effective way to preserve this delicious treat. Humans have gained a lot of know-how from nature and used it in daily life. The wisdom of bees also provides a lot of help to humans.